What's up everyone, it's Daniela Posso. We're here in Atlanta for Miss Ashley Everett's photo shoot with Kontrol magazine. I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes and grab an exclusive interview with Ashley, so make sure you guys stay tuned.
When I feel it, you can't get me off my shoes. When you get like this, it's like I'm in a zone. 1,000 miles an hour, I keep it going. If you can't handle it, then you can keep it moving. No one can stop this movement.
So Miss Ashley, you are here in Atlanta for the Formation Tour. Tell us how everything is going, how things are with you.
Well, we're on tour right now. This is our second US leg, so we're coming back to the States, which is great. It's always great to be in our home country. And I love Atlanta too, so I'm really excited to be back here and performing here. The tour is going good though. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a big production, but
I was gonna say, I know that's tons of work. How is that on your body? Like physically?
Yeah, it
probably
gets rough.
Even mentally.
It gets rough, you know, our bodies. Luckily, we have physical therapists who travel with us, so they help us and keep our bodies like in shape and ready to go for the show. But luckily, you know, because of how big the production is, we can't have a lot of shows like back to back. So there's always like a day in between to kind of rest and, you know, do what we want to do.
Need that.
Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning. How long have you been dancing? When did you start?
Well, I started with ballet when I was 2.5, so basically since the womb. But, you know, professionally for over 10 years now. I've been with her for 10 years.
Yeah, so you went to Juilliard.
Well, I went to a summer program at Juilliard, and then I got in for college, and I was on tour with her at the same time, and the tour was supposed to end like a week before school started, and then it got extended. So I was like, do I quit and go to school, or do I just like keep touring with Beyonce and, you know, just try and make my career starting? So, you know, I took a risk, but I don't regret it.
That's good. So that all panned out for you. You definitely...
Yeah, where I am today.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
You did start dancing for Beyonce at 17.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? How did that come about? How did you start going on tour with her?
I was living in New York at the time, and I auditioned for her like anybody else. That was when she used to have a lot more auditions. Now people are like, when's the next audition? I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask me. But, you know, she had like a huge open call audition. I had no agent at the time or anything. I was just living in New York, dancing at Alvin Ailey, and I went to the audition. A bunch of my other friends were going to, and I was like, okay, why not? What have I got to lose? And a couple months before that, I had met her choreographer, and he introduced me to her. And they were rehearsing for a show, and I just met them. He didn't see me dance or anything. And he remembered me when I auditioned. He recognized me and was like, I met you. You were that little ballerina at Alvin Ailey, right? I was like, yeah. So he saw me dance and then kept me to the end. And she came and they saw me dance and they gave me a shot. And I did a video and led to a tour. Yeah, it was really
awesome. And then how did you become dance captain with Beyonce?
Well, that started in 2009, so I had been with her for 2 years, and we were going into a new tour and new dancers, and I was the only returning one. So I, you know, knew the camp and knew all the old choreography along with the new stuff that we're learning, and you know, I just took that role on. They gave me that role, and I took it on.
That's crazy at 19.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
I heard about your engagement.
Yes.
That was so cute. Were you really like had no idea, caught by surprise?
I really had no idea. I like had a clue that he was in town. For the record, I didn't know that he was in town technically, but I had a clue, like an idea, because he was pretending like he was in Chicago and just all these other places. So I was like, he's probably, yeah, I was like, he's probably here trying to be like, surprise, babe. But I didn't expect that kind of surprise. So I was like, oh my God, as soon as he came up in that white jacket, I was like, Ashley, get it together. Do not embarrass yourself in front of all these people and all these cameras and phones and social medias.
At least you got it captured.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
How long have you guys been together? How'd you guys meet? What's your love story, I guess?
We have now been together for about 6 years. So it's, you know, I guess it was kind of time to take that next step. But we met working together. He's a dancer and choreographer too, so we were doing Neo. And we were both dancing, and we did 3 videos together, and we didn't even really like talk or say anything to each other until like the 3rd one, and that was because we were partners. So we were like, okay, hi, I'm Ashley, you know, like the normal things. Yeah, and he was really cool, and we hit it off, you know. We were just like friends first, and we had a lot of mutual friends too, and you know, the rest is history.
Yeah. Well, with both of you being dancers, is a lot of your relationship long distance?
Yeah, we're always traveling, both of us. So we get it and we understand each other's schedules, but we do spend a lot of time away from each other. You know, I've been on tour probably 4 years out of the 6 we've been together, and then he's been on tour 3 out of the 6, you know, so.
Yeah, and that can be hard. What advice would you give to someone trying to make a long distance relationship work?
Well, communication is key with any relationship, whether it's your mom, your boyfriend, your sister, whatever it is. Any relationship, communication has to be there. Obviously, FaceTime and Skype are like amazing.
Right.
And
Thank you for
that
technology.
Yeah, technology has come a long ways, and it's helped us a lot. But obviously, just communication and trust and being honest.
Yeah.